If you smell what the Rock is cooking. The Rock says, the Rock says. The Rock says, the Rock. They talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me.
Hello and welcome to the NXT Battleground Wrestling Talkshop with Lisa Jones and
Smith to bring you our reaction to NXT Battleground, which came at you from Lowell, Massachusetts at the Tongass Center.
So if you didn't fancy watching some WWE action from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, you've had some other options available.
In NXT Battleground, and again, as per norm, no pre-show match.
At the moment, 6 matches in total, which tends to be the norm for NXT.
It does.
Starting with a triple threat match of the NXT North American Championship.
Yes.
With Wesley defending against former NXT UK champion Tyler Bate.
And the leader of Schism, Joe Gacy, who had usurped someone's daughter in his corner.
Accompanied by The Pebble, otherwise known as Ava Johnson, or I should say Simone Johnson.
And this match was around 12 minutes.
So, how do we say this?
High flying, hard hitting, fast paced.
Typical triple threat.
Yep, pretty much.
Bate decided, in the opening moments, Bate decided to hit a suplex, and a standing shooting star press onto Wesley, but Joe Gacy was able to break up the pin.
Yep.
Lee then delivered some cardiac kicks onto both Gacy and Bate.
Yep.
Bate was able to hit the Tyler driver onto Gacy, but Wesley was there to break up the pin. Lee would then deliver a meteor onto Tyler Bate, but again, Gracie broke up the pin.
He did.
About triple threat matches. Triple threat matches are sometimes about being in the right place at the right time.
That's most important.
So as Gracie was sitting on the top turnbuckle, Lee was able to deliver a rope suicider to Bate on the outside. But as Gracie attempted the upside down, Lee dodged it and hit the cardiac kick onto Gracie to retain the North American Championship.
Next, we move on to a match that me and my colleague once said on our pre-show that happens in 2K23. We had a British Round Rules match for the NXT Heritage Cup, as Noam Dar put his cup on the line against the NXT new boy, Dragon Lee.
Then, of course, British rules is 6 3-minute round matches contested under 2 out of 3 falls rules. Unless, of course, all the rounds of play are done and they haven't got there yet. So how
do we say this?
To keep this relatively simple because of when falls were made, Noam Dar was able to retain the Heritage Cup by coming out on a 2-1 advantage.
With a bit of help from some of his newest faction of Blush Legend, One of a Female, and Oro Mensah.
Next, we went to some last man standing action.
Yes, between Isla Dragunov and the former T-Bar now known as Dijak. And as last man standing matches go, this one, oh boy.
Well, it was going to be brutal anyway, but after a lot of action, Dragunov hit the steel steps onto Dijak.
Dijak, yeah.
Then put the steps onto Dijak and then decided to become Shane McMahon.
Very dangerous.
And they decided to become Shane McMahon by doing the coast to coast.
Drop kicking the steel steps.
However, Dijak was able to get to his feet.
Somehow.
And started to choke Dragunov with the steel chair.
Which was brutal.
But then Dragunov was able to deliver the Torpedo Moscow and an elbow strike to the head, which was able to keep Dyke down for the 10 count, and not because he was unable to answer the referee's count.
So the winner of this match and last man standing, Isla Dragunov.
Next up
Next, we have
was the NXT Tag Team Championship match.
as Gallus of Mark Coffey and Wolfgang with Joe Coffey in their corner defend their championships against the Creed brothers of Brutus and Julius Creed with Ivy Nile in their corner.
Again, typical tag team competition here.
Yes.
But in the closing moments of the match, Brutus delivered the Brutus ball onto both Wolfgang and Mark. Jules then delivered the belly-to-back suplex and a shooting star press onto both Mark and Wolfgang again for a near fall. And then as Joe was distracting the referee, Niall was able to push him off, allowing Julius to deliver a clothesline onto Joe onto the outside. And then of course Ava decided to show back up
and attack Ivy Nile.
Probably setting up something between those two.
Yep.
And then Gallus was able to hit the Gallus Gate onto Julius in order to retain the Tag Team Championships.
And then in our next match, we had our tournament final to crown a new NXT Women's Champion between Tiffany Stratton and the former Adobe Valkyrie, Lyra Valkyria.
So in this match, Valkyrie delivered a massage drop kick, 2 Northern Light suplexes, and a crucifix powerbomb for the 2 count. Then we had a release German suplex. But as she was attempting a spinning leg lariat, her knee tweaked,
And gave out.
allowing Stratton to deliver a power slam.
Something like that.
And as Stratton was going for the moonsault, Valkyrie moved out of the way. And she was able to hit the spinning leg lariat. However, Stratton's foot managed to reach the ropes.
Yes.
And then as Valkyrie was going for the top rope powerbomb, which is a dangerous thing to do if it doesn't work, which it didn't here because Stratton countered into a Hurricane Rana and then hit the moonsault to get the 3 count and become the new NXT Women's Champion. However, her championship celebration on NXT did not go so well.
No, because as she was celebrating her tip celebration, whatever it's called, she stupidly called out the NXT Women's roster, heel and face, and said, I'm going to have a battle royal to crown a new number 1 contender, and let's just say all the heel and women's superstars attacked during her celebration.
Yes, basically she was talking down to everyone, and they wanted to kick her ass.
Pretty much. So then our main event of the night was for the NXT Championship as Carmelo Hayes put his top on the line against a very heel and determined Von Breaker.
Breaker hit a spinebuster and belly-to-back suplex in the opening stages. Hayes then delivered the fadeaway leg drop. Braun was able to deliver the top rope Frankensteiner for the 2 count.
Yeah.
He would attempt the military press power slam only for Hayes to counter into a DDT. Hayes then went delivered a pump kick and a springboard forearm. What's the difference between a springboard forearm and a normal forearm?
Yes.
Baker was able to prevent the referee from counting before. And then as Baker attempted to go for the Steiner recliner, Hayes was able to escape, hit a pump kick, and Hayes would attempt a springboard clothesline, only to be caught into a mid-air spear.
Ouch.
For a 2 count. And then Hayes, in the dying moments, delivered a series of super kicks. Why does that seem to be the move of choice these days?
I don't know. It's very random.
And a tornado DDT. And then the nothing but net to retain the NXT Championship. However, his next challenger would be revealed to be someone from the main roster, apparently.
Yes. As yesterday night's NXT, Baron Corbin would come down and attack Carmelo Hayes.
What is it these days? We had the New Day.
Yeah.
Now we've got Corbin. Even after being in Saudi Arabia, Mustafa Ali made an appearance in NXT.
To help save Wesley and Tyler Bate from Joe Gacy. Let's run you through the NXT card one more time.
Wesley defeated Tyler Bate and Joe Gacy to retain the North American Championship.
Noam Dar retained his Heritage Cup in a British Rounds Rules match with a score of 2-1 against Dragon Lee.
Ira Dragunov defeated Dijak in a last man standing match.
Gallus, Mark Coffey and Wolfgang defeated the Creed Brothers to retain the NXT Tag Team titles.
Tiffany Stratton defeated Lyra Valkyrie in a tournament finals match to be crowned the new NXT Women's Champion.
And finally, Carmelo Hayes retained his NXT Championship against Bob Breaker.
Now, as if 2 wrestling shows from one company isn't enough, this past weekend you had a third option from a different company.
Which we'll get to momentarily, but until then, he's been
Baseball Actions, and he's been
Sean Randy Smith, and we'll see momentarily for a company that shall not be named on this broadcast.